Hello, hello. May God bless you. May prosper you this day. My name is Rick, and I am the cryptocurrency Watchman. Okay, we're going to take a look at an ICO that's going to be launching in 10 days, 19 hours, 21 minutes, and 40 seconds. It's called Vibrate. So let's take a look at who they are. Okay, it says this little article on Vibrate. It says all transactions on the block-based Vibrate platform are fueled by Vibe tokens. So the token is going to be called Vibe, which will be offered to investors in an upcoming crowd sale starting September 5th, 2017. Unlike many ICOs in the market, Vibrate already had the advantage of having a successfully implemented and fully functional platform. Artists can join by adding their profile or by claiming an existing one. Vibrate is increasingly becoming more popular with the company reporting dozens of new users continuing to use the platform. British superstar Robbie Williams is among one of the many artists who already claims a profile. Okay, it says the platform with the implementation of blockchain technology and its own cryptocurrency aims to disrupt the artist booking industry by utilizing an online system that enables event organizers to book musicians with Ethereum, Bitcoin, or Vibe tokens, offering a level playing field for all artists by providing visibility with bias. Vibrate is looking to democratize the live music industry. The platform wants to promote and help local musicians and emerging bands by giving them the opportunity to realize their dreams. Except for the famous ones who are signed up with big talent agencies, over 80% of world's musicians still don't have an agent, and Vibrate wants to become everyone's digital booking agent, much like Airbnb is everyone's tourist agency. So it's making a lot of sense. In the music industry, if you know anything about the music industry, it's the artists that really they don't make the bulk of the money. Most of the money goes to the recording company. A lot of it goes to the manager. The booking agents, the venues, things like that. And most of the artists actually make most of their money off doing live shows, live concerts, things like that. That's why you see a lot of these guys, especially some of the older bands. They'll get out there and tour because they're not making money off their record sales. Even though they may have had a very popular album in the past, the residual sales are really not that much. So they actually make their money off of touring. And with this, not only can you get your music out there and get paid, but you don't have to have a manager or anything like that. And this is for anybody. Anybody can get on and you can receive awards, not only as a musician but also as a participant on the site itself. And we'll take a further look into that. Okay, Vibrate has set the total cap for Vibe tokens at 200 million, out of which 120 million will be made available for purchase during the upcoming ICO, the crowd-sale, with a minimum investment goal of $1 million and a maximum investment cap of $12 million. The platform is offering a unique opportunity for the investor and cryptocurrency communities to buy into the innovative blockchain project. And remember, these guys are already up and running. They're already going. So it's not like you're investing into a startup company. This is a company that is already going, and by offering rewards and monetary rewards, not only for getting involved on the site, download musicians putting their music out there, but also getting involved with the site itself. So that's a big incentive. All funds raised during the ICO will be held in a multi-sig wallet controlled by the team council. The team members and initial investors are fully devoted to the project and take great passion in participating in this live music revolution. That's why all tokens allocated to the founders and team, 16%, and investors, 4%, will be reverse vested for 24 months with monthly cliffs. So I guess they're going to have a little opportunity to sell a little bit of it off, but they're going to have to hold them basically for 2 years. The platform has set aside a portion of tokens, 7%, for future partnerships as well. Okay, at the same time, Vibrate encourages community participation to fuel the platform's growth. It has allocated 5% of the tokens to the bounty pool intended to reward community efforts. The base price of Vibe token on the day of crowd-sale is set at 1 penny. The ICO will begin with a starting bonus of 12%, and the price of Ethereum will be locked to the value of USD on the day of the launch. Okay, this is their website. It says, our vision. Our vision is to revolutionize the way musicians are presented and booked, as well as to open the world of live music to anyone who wants to participate in it by decentralizing discovery and booking processes with the use of the blockchain technology, just as many companies and uh, all all industries are moving to the blockchain because they're sick and tired of being regulated to death in everything that they do. Okay, these are the 4 elements of Vibrate. Number 1, the biggest curated live music database in the world. The foundation of our extensive musician database go all the way back to our pilot project, topdjs.com, a simple ranking service for DJs. We started off as a directory of no more than a couple of thousand DJs, but has soon grown into a massive database of over 50,000 musicians. Over the years, we've expanded to all music genres and upgraded our database to 120,000 musicians, 40,000 music venues, and 60,000 events. Soon we'll be adding profiles of booking agencies and event organizers. All right, number 2, a decentralized community-based service fueled by the Vibe token. Vibrate has always been a community-based service. After we opened our initial database to public, it was the users who manually entered and curated the majority of musician profiles. There was no award system in place at that time. It was solely the desire to participate in the project that was driving them. Although Vibrate has grown a lot since then, we never forgot about the importance of the community input, which is why our database is still open for curation. Our users can create and edit our entities' profiles and thus constantly improve Vibrate's quality and reach. To give back to the community, we developed an awards protocol where users can earn Vibe tokens for the successful contributions to our services. The Vibe represents the atomic unit of our crowdsourced concept, and services growth and health depend on it. In the future, we aim for Vibe to become a go-to digital currency for the music industry as a whole. So you get rewards for getting involved on the site. That's basically what they're saying right here. For downloading music, rating people. Apparently, the more time you spend on the site, the more interaction that you have with the site, you get rewards. You get tokens. All right, number 3, the entire music ecosystem in one place. Vibrate is the first service to cover all aspects of the live music industry. Our entity database covers musicians, booking agencies, music venues, even organizers and events, as our user group stretch from musicians and other music professionals all the way to fans and media. Our entities can utilize their profiles to easily expose themselves either to general public or to targeted audience. Profiles are equipped with contact information that enables us to engage among themselves, and thus pursue different business opportunities. So they're working with the organizers, the booking agencies, the venues, the events. I know that they're going to be moving into ticket sales. Of course, tickets are outrageous, and a lot of that is the markup from the people who are actually selling the tickets. So it could be that they're going to be able to bring ticket prices down for some of these concerts and different shows, and who knows, they may even move into other venues, maybe like sports and things like that over time. But it's a pretty good concept they got going on. Okay, and then number 4, you can actually book the musician through the website, and apparently pay them. Apparently, you can actually pay them with the Vibrate token, which of course they can convert into Bitcoin and then into cash. I'm not sure if there's a real advantage to that kind of thing, but if the musicians are getting on the website, if they're getting their name out there due to the website, and of course the booking comes through the website, then it all happens in one place, and you don't need a manager, you don't have to have a booking agent or anything of that nature. Basically, all your functions, all your services, everything as a musician and an event organizer or somebody who was downloading music, that kind of thing, it's all wrapped up into one on this site is basically what they're saying. So it's It's a good idea. I mean, music industry is billions and billions and billions of dollars a year, and if you're tapping in just to a small market of that, it's incredibly prosperous and incredibly profitable. So for them to bring out the coin and give rewards to those who are getting involved on the website, and the musicians, having an opportunity to put their music out there and to be able to market themselves without having to pay a fortune, then how can you lose? Okay, this is their white papers right here. They have a statement here that says our end game is to disrupt the music industry as we know it by becoming the biggest global talent marketplace. Okay, contributors are rewarded for the following actions. You can actually earn tokens by doing these different actions. Register to the service, you get a welcome award. Referring friends, promoting the service, adding new profiles into the database, curating existing profiles, and writing editorial content. Let's see. The bounty pool. Initially, the bounty pool will be sourced upon ICO with 5% of all issued tokens. For the first 2,000 days, we will distribute 5,000 tokens daily among contributors. Additionally, the pool will later be funded by a share of Vibrate's profits from exercising our business model. Let's see. Okay, it says here, such dynamics allow for the uninterrupted supply of new tokens into the bounty fund, and at the same time positively influencing the trading volume and liquidity of Vive on exchange. So apparently, as far as bounties, there's going to be basically an endless supply. I guess they're going to be adding new tokens just to the bounty. I hope they're not going to raise the cap on the coins, because sometimes that can be a huge red flag. Okay, here's another statement. It says it's a matchmaking platform that digitizes the job that talent booking agencies have done for over 100 years, with one important difference. Any musician can join, regardless of genre, country, fame level, or gig history. Okay, this is a good advantage for both parties, the musician and the event planner. It says Vibrate will use smart contracts, sourcing the above-mentioned variables directly from the artist booking backend, which every artist will set their own booking requirements and preferences. Once agreed, the terms will be written into the smart contract and will then be sealed with a timestamp and put onto the blockchain. So it can't be altered once it's on the blockchain unless it's replaced by another block. So any additions or alterations will result in voiding the old contract, replacing with the new one, providing both parties confirm the alteration on the blockchain. When it comes to payments, one of the biggest advantages of using the blockchain technology in the artist booking process is the ability to offer an escrow. It's the safest way for both parties when dealing with artist bookings. However, fiat currency escrows in most countries require a set of licenses from centralized authorities such as central banks or the Ministry of Treasury and Finance. Using a cryptocurrency with a combination of a smart contract solves the issues and allows for effective and safe escrow. So basically what they're saying is the money is put into account, it's set aside. Once the contract is met and both parties are fine with that the contract was met and was completed, then the money is released to the artist and he gets paid. And they don't have to deal with central banks and Ministry of Treasury and Finance who always want to put their fingers in everybody's little pie. Okay, so that's about all I can squeeze into the little short video here. I looked and I didn't see anywhere else where they were going to add more tokens onto the cap. So apparently there's just a cap. I believe it said of 12 million tokens, something along those lines. And so that's good. And they're taking very few tokens for themselves. They're already an up and running company. So, and they're offering right at the beginning of the ICO the token for like a penny. So I actually didn't find what it was going to come out at, what they were estimating it was going to come out at when the ICO, when the token actually launches. But at a penny, if it's 2 cents, you doubled your money. So there you go. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you can think of any other ICOs, please send me a message. And please subscribe and have your friends subscribe. Thank you, guys.